First, the headlines. Manipur flood submerges 90,000 tons of paddy fields, damages key bridge in Ukhrul. Kuki CSO enforces shutdown in parts of Manipur's Ukhrul over alleged economic blockade. India-Myanmar in talks to resolve undemarcated Manipur border straits, says MEA. Manipur flood submerges 90,000 tons of paddy fields, damages key bridge in Ukhrul. And Manipur CM reviews internal security civic action programs with ITBP Inspector General. Hello and welcome to ELITETV Primetime English News Bulletin at 6 p.m. I am Brajeshwari Naorem. Now the news in detail. Manipur Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand Singh on Wednesday, August 5, said the state government is committed to safeguarding citizens' privacy while advancing digital transformation initiatives aimed at improving governance and public service delivery. Speaking at the inaugural session of the first state-level digital governance, AI cybersecurity and skilling workshop jointly organized by the state's Information Technology Department and Microsoft India, Singh said the government is working towards building a digitally empowered, inclusive and future-ready Manipur. Highlighting the collaboration with Microsoft India, the Chief Minister said the partnership reflects the state's vision of leveraging technology to strengthen governance, create opportunities for young people and improve the delivery of public services. Our goal is to create a secure, citizen-centric and inclusive digital ecosystem where every citizen, irrespective of location, has access to efficient, transparent and reliable government services, Singh said. He added that the government is focused on strengthening digital governance while ensuring the technological advancements benefits all sections of society. Singh said Microsoft's skilling initiatives would equip youth government officials and entrepreneurs with expertise in emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. According to the Chief Minister, these skills will enhance employment opportunities, encourage innovation and promote entrepreneurship across sectors including agriculture, healthcare, education, tourism and digital services. Reiterating the government's commitment to responsible digital governance, Singh said citizens' privacy and security would remain a top priority as the state continues to implement technology-driven initiatives.
To equip our youth government officers, the entrepreneurs and the capabilities of artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, etc. This skill will open new pathways for employment, innovation and entrepreneurship, particularly the sector of agriculture, healthcare, education, tourism and digital services. As we accelerated our digital transformation, we remain equally committed to protecting the privacy and the security of our citizens. I believe that this workshop will bring together government departments, academic institutions, public sector organizations, startup, industry leaders and Microsoft jointly develop a practical roadmap of Manipur's digital future.
The Kuki CSO Working Committee Ukhrul has enforced an indefinite shutdown in parts of Manipur's Ukhrul district, alleging that the state government failed to address concerns over a purported selective economic blockade affecting Kuki inhabited areas. The shutdown began at midnight following the expiry of a 48-hour ultimatum issued by the committee. The organization said it had held protests, submitted memoranda and participated in discussions with the district administration, but alleged that no concrete steps had been taken to resolve the issue. According to the committee, the agitation is linked to what is described as restrictions on the movement of essential commodities into Kuki inhabited areas, allegedly imposed by certain Tangkhul and Meitei groups. The committee said its counter-economic blockade and had entered its 10th on Wednesday. The Kuki CSO's Ukhrul claims that several rounds of dialogue and assurances from the administration has not resulted in a resolution. It also alleged that a meeting convened by the Ukhrul Deputy Commissioner was later cancelled and that there was no further follow-up on a proposed online discussion. The committee said members of the student community had also joined the demand for the immediate removal of the alleged restrictions. The shutdown exempts essential services including electricity and water supply, telecommunications, medical emergencies, airport-bound passengers, postal services and security force vehicles. The committee said these exemptions would be subject to verification and security checks. It also issued guidelines concerning the movement of security force convoys and requested advance information regarding their tentative schedules and composition. The committee reiterated that its demand was centered on ensuring the uninterrupted movement of essential goods and safeguarding the rights of people living in the affected areas. It urged the Manipur government and district administration to take steps to address the issue and restore normal movement. India and Myanmar are engaged in discussions to resolve a decades-old undemarcated section of their shared border along Manipur. The Minister of External Affairs (MEA) confirmed on Tuesday, August 4, amid reports that both countries are exploring a possible territorial exchange to facilitate the boundary settlement. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi, MEA spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal said certain stretches of the India-Myanmar border remain unsettled and discussions to resolve those sectors are currently underway. There are certain areas on the border which are yet to be settled. Discussions on those sectors are ongoing, Jaiswal said, while responding to a question on reports that India was considering a land swap with Myanmar along the Manipur border. Although the MEA did not confirm the reported proposal for a territorial exchange, Jaiswal acknowledged that bilateral discussions were continuing to address the pending boundary demarcation. The clarification follows a report published on July 17 by US-based magazine The Diplomat, which citing an official document claims that New Delhi was examining a proposal to complete the demarcation of the border between boundary pillars 65 and 68 through an exchange of approximately 1.4 square miles of the territory. According to the report, the undemarcated stretch spans around 2.8 kilometers and is located in Manipur's Chandel district, bordering Myanmar's Kabo Valley in the Sagaing region. The report further stated that the proposal was contained in an official document dated May 26, 2026, which indicated that the demarcation exercise was expected to be completed within 3 months. The India-Myanmar border stretched over 1,600 kilometers across Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. While much of the boundary has been delineated, a few stretches continue to remain unresolved, necessitating periodic bilateral discussions between the two countries. Incessant rainfall has triggered flash flooding along the Naorem, also known as the Laini River, causing extensive damage to newly planted paddy fields and disrupting vital connectivity in Manipur's Ukhrul district. The river, which originates from Ukhrul town and flows along the Ukhrul-Senapati border, crossed the danger mark following continuous rainfall. The sudden surge inundated large stretches of agricultural land in Lai village, leaving the local farming community facing severe losses. According to the local estimates, approximately 80,000 to 90,000 tins of newly planted paddy fields in Lai village have been completely submerged and destroyed. The damage has raised concerns over this year's harvests and the livelihoods of farmers who depend on paddy cultivation. The strong river current has also damaged the foundation of the only bridge connecting Lai village with Karasom village in Ukhrul district, disrupting a crucial transport link and affecting the movement of residents and essential supplies. The Naorem-Laini River passes through several villages in Ukhrul and Senapati districts, including Lai, before flowing through Phek district of Nagaland and eventually joining the Chinwin River in Myanmar. Residents have also highlighted the absence of a hanging bridge along an approximately 50-kilometer stretch between Chingjaroi village, Lower Phaibung and Lai village. Farmers and villagers are reportedly forced to cross the river during agricultural activities and while traveling to attend social occasions, including marriages and festivals, often risking their lives. The affected communities have urged the Manipur government to immediately inspect the flood-hit areas, assess crop losses and provide compensation to affected farmers. They have also sought urgent repairs to the damaged Laini River Bridge connecting Lai and Karasom villages. Additionally, residents have demanded the construction of a hanging bridge linking Chingjaroi, Lower Phaibung and Lai village on priority to improve public safety and ensure reliable connectivity. Manipur Chief Minister Y. Kim Chansing on Wednesday, August 5, held a meeting with Indo-Tibetan Border Police ITBP Inspector General Clay Khongsai to review the state's internal security situation, law enforcement and civic action programs. The meeting held at the State Secretariat in Imphal focused on strengthening coordination between the state's government and the ITBP on issues related to security and public welfare. In a post on social media, the Chief Minister said the discussions covered matters relating to internal security, law enforcement and civil military civic action in the state. Singh appreciated the role played by the ITBP in strengthening public security and lauded its civic action programs, saying they have helped build trust among local communities through welfare and healthcare initiatives. The state government remains committed to close coordination with all security agencies to ensure lasting peace, stability and public welfare, the Chief Minister said. Clay Khongsai, a 1996 batch IPS officer from Manipur, previously served as the state's Additional Director General of Police before being appointed Inspector General of the ITBP by the Union Ministry of Home Affairs in August 2023. Manipur police arrested an active cadre of the proscribed Revolutionary People's Front People's Liberation Army (RPF-PLA) allegedly involved in planting grenades in the Imphal area, officials said on August 5. The arrested individual has been identified as Tokchom Sanjumete alias Luang, 26, a resident of Langmedong Mamang Lekai in Kakching district. He was apprehended from the Thangweban Kuyatong Polem Lekai area in Imphal West district during an operation carried out on August 4, police said. Security personnel recovered 2 hand grenades from his possession. Police said the arrested cadre was allegedly involved in planting grenades at different locations in the Imphal area. Further investigation is underway to ascertain his role in the incidents and identify possible links to other operatives. The Enforcement Directorate (ED) on August 5 conducted searches at 6 locations across Assam's Barak Valley in connection with an investigation into the alleged illegal trade of Burmese areca nuts, commonly known as Burmese supari. According to sources, ED teams launched simultaneous searches at 5 locations in Kasar district and 1 location in Hailakandi early in the morning. The searches were reportedly carried out at the residences and premises of individuals suspected of being involved in the illegal areca nut trade. The locations searched reportedly included premises linked to Dipankar Day, a resident of Hospital Road in Silchar, and areca nut trader Jakir Talukdar, associated with the leather warehouse area. Searches were also conducted at locations in Hailakandi district, sources said. Union Health Minister J.P. Nadda on Wednesday, August 5, visited flood-ravaged areas of Assam and said the scale of devastation caused by the recent floods was enormous, adding that it would take time for normalcy to return. Accompanied by Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma, Nadda visited Nepali Khuti village along the Assam-Nagaland border in Sibsagar district, one of the worst affected areas during the floods that struck the state on July 19. Speaking to reporters after interacting with affected families, Nadda said he had witnessed the extent of the destruction firsthand. Guwahati police have recovered a rental vehicle that was allegedly being taken to Nagaland for illegal sale after it was not returned to its owner upon the expiry of the rental period. 6 persons have been arrested in connection with the case. According to Guwahati Police, the East Guwahati Police District EGPD team from Hatigaon Police Station launched an operation after receiving information that the rented vehicle bearing registration number AS01GN2716 had not been returned by the accused. Using GPS tracking in coordinated action with Titabor Police Station and Mariani Police Station, the police intercepted the vehicle and apprehended 6 accused involved in the alleged racket. The arrested persons have been identified as Kaustav Jyoti Saikia of Golaghat, Bhaskar Barua of Golaghat, Prandip Barua of Mariani, Anurag Chaudhary of Mariani, Abhinav Sakya of Golaghat and Bikas Das of Golaghat. During the operation, police also recovered and seized 2 other vehicles suspected to be linked to the case, a Bolero pickup AS22AC0643 and a Mahindra Thar AR01P3745 along with the rented vehicle. Police said legal action has been initiated against the accused and further investigation is underway to ascertain whether the group was involved in a wider vehicle theft and illegal sale network. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after a short break.
Manipur के अहानबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के अमतंगाइरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल सिंगजाई मथक टोंगथाम लिकाई दा हानुकचरे हॉस्पिटल असना मरुइना बीपी स्ट्रोक ब्रेन ट्यूमर लमी की खुदोंथिबा स्पाइनल डिस्क प्रोलैप्स स्पाइनल ट्यूमर अमदी माइग्रेन चिंगबा लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असदा न्यूरो की लायंग बद चंगबा अफबो मखल की खुसु खुलाई अमदी मशीन मरंग काइद लई मशीना कोक मरी लेनबा तोंगान तोंबा मखल की अनाबसिंग निंथिना लायंगली लमदम मसिदा न्यूरो सर्जन यामना तांगा लेबा मरमना चिंगमदी अरापा मफमदगी लाकपा अनाबसिंग न्यूरो सर्जन उननबा होनबदा अवाबा कया मायोंगदरी मसिदा सुनतना मतम थिंथना अनाबा लायंगना मरम ओरगा खुदोंथिबा कया सुमायोंगदरी मसी पुनमक्तगी खरदो ओरबसु कन्ननबा डॉक्टर पार्किंसन सिंह MCS न्यूरो सर्जरी एम्स न्यू दिल्ली ना मसामकी हॉस्पिटल असिदा पुंग कुनमरी लेदुना अनाबा सिंह लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असिदा अताबा ममलदा लायंग मतनतना OPD जनरल अमदी ICU बेड्स ऑपरेशन मेडिसिन एक्स-रे अमदी लैब कमैली नबसलसु अताबा ममलदा फंगल्ली ngasi murenshin biro amadi kudong chaba singa silobiyo hena kuba murol gidama hospital asigi telephone number 7005534166 natraga 8974572154 da paw phobirak yagani.
New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center na natural oiba pambai sing amadi matamga chunarabu khutsukulai kya sajinaduna tongan balaina layong kaya mai pakna laying jari mafam asida laying jariba laina layong sing adudi diabetes, liver disease, arthritis, lutong chikpa naba, constipation, sinus, blood pressure, piles, gallbladder amasung kidney danung leiba kidney ga mari lainaba layong sing amadi asthma na singbani diabetes ki oina diabetes na ohelakpa khongkho chikpa naba khongya saba tumba yadaba hakchang sokthabana chingba layong khodimak laying duna chada mari futara manga gi chang da reverse tawba ngamle constipation gi oina numit tara manga ni da mapung phana phanba ngamle amadi blood pressure tha amadagi tha ahum phawbagi manungda normal ohanba ngamle ngasi maglangsin bio New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center Thangmaiban DM University gi makha thangba kabole kai nongchup aikoi contact number 9856148205.
Every life carries a hope for healing, a hope for recovery. At Babina Hospital, that hope is met with compassion, expertise and care, supported by dedicated teams, advanced technology and essential life-saving services. We are committed to delivering quality healthcare when it matters most. Because healthcare begins with listening, understanding, and putting patients first. Thoughtfully designed spaces, patient-focused services, extending care beyond our hospital walls through dedicated ambulance support, we remain ready to serve our community every day. A 200-bed multi-specialty hospital built on trust, compassion, and clinical excellence. Babina Hospital, where hope meets compassion.
Manipur ke hanba neuro patients ke matangairaba specialized hospital neuro emergency trauma net multi speciality hospital singjai mathak tongtham likai da handuk chare hospital asna maruina BP stroke brain tumor lami ki khudong thiba spinal disc prolapse spinal tumor amadi migraine chingba layengli hospital asida neuro gi layeng ber changba afaba makal gi khusu khulai amadi machine marang kai de lei masina kokka mai lena ba tongan ba makal gi anaba sing ningthina layengli lamdam masida neurosurgeon yamna tangali ba maramna chingumadi arapa hum dagi lakpa anaba sing neurosurgeon unana ba honnabada awaba kya mayong dari masida sunatna matam tintana anaba layenguna maram oiraga khudong thiba kya sumayok nari masi punamakta khara do ore musu kanana Dr. Parkinson Singh MCS Neurosurgery AIMS New Delhi na masamaki hospital asida pung kunmari leiduna anaba sing layengli hospital asida ataba mamalda layeng matana OPD general amadi ICU beds operation medicine x-ray amadi lab ka mai le nabasu ataba mamalda hangalli ngasi modernization bir amadi kudong saba sing silobiyo hena kubang road gidamak hospital asigi telephone number 700553416 natraga 8974572154 da pau phobirak biyagani
New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center na natural oiba pambai sing amadi matam ga chunar bu khutsu khulai kya sajin aduna tongan balaina layong kaya mai pakna laying jari mafam asida laying jari ba laina layong sing adudi diabetes liver disease arthritis lutong chikpa naba constipation sinus blood pressure piles gallbladder amasung kidney nung leiba kidney ga mari lainaba layong sing amadi asthma na singbani diabetes ki oina diabetes na ohelakpa khongkho chikpa naba khongya saba tumba yadaba hakchang sokthaba chingba layong khodimak laying duna chada mari futara manga gi chang da reverse tawba ngamle constipation gi oina numitara manga ni da mapung phana phanba ngamle amadi blood pressure tha amadagi tha hum phawba gi manungda normal ohanba ngamle ngasi maglangsin bio New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center Thangmaiban DM University gi makha thangba kabole kai nongchup akhoi contact number 9856148205
Every life carries a hope for healing, a hope for recovery. At Babina Hospital, that hope is met with compassion, expertise, and care, supported by dedicated teams. Advanced technology and essential life-saving services, we are committed to delivering quality healthcare when it matters most. Because healthcare begins with listening, understanding, and putting patients first. Thoughtfully designed spaces, patient-focused services, extending care beyond our hospital walls through dedicated ambulance support, we remain ready to serve our community every day. A 200-bed multi-specialty hospital built on trust, compassion, and clinical excellence. Babina Hospital, where hope meets compassion.
Thank you for staying with us. Now the further news. Anti-drug team of Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, Assam today seized and hand over a large quantity of Indian-made foreign liquor which are illegally transported through Indigo flight passengers coming from Delhi to Imphal. The incident happened afternoon when, after the reliable source, the anti-drug team rushed to Imphal International Airport and seized the liquors from 7 passengers. The seized liquors were handed over to police. Speaking to media persons, Secretary of Anti-Drug Assam N. Robin Chandra said, "How can such large quantity of liquors have been brought through flight as there is restriction of possessing 2 bottles of liquor?" He further said some staffs of Indigo are allegedly involved in the consignment. The necessary action will be taken up by the police, he added.
हारिबसे लगेज कुंफुगी मथता अखोई पुरे लिकर से अखोई आइन याद मोंगा इलीगल ओइब मोंगा हारिब मफम मसिदा पुथोरे मसी अखोइना अखोइना पाउखर फंगबदगी अखोइ मफम से ला कांदा मसी हारिब पोसिंग से बनो आजब अखोई खुनाइ से ngasiदी निशा मखल अमत नत्रगा अमा इता जासनदना अखोइ निशागी मरेक तारब खुनाइ नि असुक यामना वारगा लैबा असुक यामना निशागी सैखेंग फंगब खुनाइ सिदा अखोई इरमदमसिदा हिमिनरिबा अखोई इपुरु चासिंगसिना पैसा खरगी दमकता तुंगी मिरोनी करिंता खंदब तोगदना हारिबा खुनाइ तुंगी मिरोन मांगबा याबा खुनाइ सुबो लेखाताना मांगबा याबा थबक मयाम तौसलिबसे मसी खुदतगी लेपियो मसी दमकता मस हारिबा असुंबा खुनाइदा सिंगल पखदि मसे थेंगना बेदमकता लेसाम खत नतना तोान तोानबा लंदम सुबु नुसिजबा ग्रुप सुबु नुसिजबा अखोई सिनाव कयाम लेरि हाबसे असुंबा लाना तौगेना खाली मिकुप्ता मसी कावरोय तौगने हैना आई थजने
The Sainik School Imphal Alumni Association SSIAA extends its heartfelt congratulations to Colonel Mayengbam Romesh Singh, ex-cadet of Sainik School Imphal bearing admission number 1706 on his nomination for the prestigious Higher Command Course of the Indian Army, a significant milestone that recognizes outstanding leadership, professional excellence and distinguished military service. Colonel Mayengbam Romesh Singh, son of late M. Tomai Singh and M. Bina Sakhi Devi, hails from Thongju Part 2, Phaizaletong, Imphal East, Manipur. After his early schooling in his locality, he completed his secondary education from Sainik School Imphal in 2003 as a member of the 25th batch. During his school days, he was known as disciplined cadet, an accomplished sportsman, and a keen debater. An infantry officer with extensive operational experience across varied terrains, Colonel Romesh Singh is an alumnus of the National Defence Academy NDA and the Defence Services Staff College DSSC, Wellington. He has served twice in United Nations peacemaking missions in Africa, including as one of the first contingent commanders of an Indian infantry battalion group from the northeastern region. In recognition of his exemplary service, he has been awarded the Chief of Defence Staff Commendation, Chief of Army Staff Commendation, GOC in Commendation, and the Force Commander, United Nations Mission in South Sudan, UNMISS Commendation and Appreciation. His nomination for the Higher Command Course is a testament to his distinguished career, exemplary leadership, and unwavering commitment to the Indian Army. It is also a matter of immense pride for Sainik School Imphal, its alumnus fraternity, and the people of Manipur. The Sainik School Imphal Alumni Association SSIAA conveys its profound congratulations to Colonel M. Romesh Singh on its remarkable achievement. The association wishes him continued success, good health, and many more laurels as he continues to serve the nation with honor, courage, and distinction. Heavy rainfall over the past few days have triggered a major landslide on National Highway 29 near the Old Kohima Municipal Council KMC dumping site, completely blocking the crucial Kohima-Dimapur roads and leaving hundreds of commuters and vehicles stranded. The landslide deposited large volumes of mud and debris across the highway, bringing traffic to a complete standstill in both directions. Cars, trucks, and passenger vehicles remained stranded for hours, severely disrupting movement along one of the Nagaland's busiest road corridors. Eyewitnesses at the site said no machinery or road clearing teams had reached the affected stretch immediately after the incident. With the highway remaining inaccessible, several stranded commuters began manually removing mud and debris in an attempt to create a passage for vehicles. Continuous rainfall has further weakened the affected stretch, making travel hazardous. Authorities have advised motorists to exercise extreme caution and avoid the routes until restoration work is completed. A special POCSO court in Kohima has sentenced a 66-year-old man to 20 years of rigorous imprisonment for raping a 14-year-old girl in Fentozon BM village under Nagaland's Semien U district in 2019. The convict, identified as Ngabu Ken, was found guilty by Principal District and Session Judge, Special Judge POCSO Mizivolu T. Terrier. The judgment was delivered on August 3, while the sentence was pronounced on August 4. Besides the 20-year jail term, the court imposed a fine of Rs 5,000 with 1 year of simple imprisonment in case of default. It also directed the Nagaland government to pay Rs 1 lakh as victim compensation, with the Kohima District Legal Services Authority tasked with facilitating and monitoring the disbursement. Observing that the survivor suffered grave physical, mental and emotional trauma, the court said her vulnerability as a child was a significant aggravating factor while awarding the sentence. Nagaland's Health and Family Welfare Department has issued an advisory to schools, hostels and educational institutes following a suspected case of invasive meningococcal disease in a 14-year-old boy, urging authorities to remain vigilant and promptly report any suspected cases. According to an official advisory issued on August 3, the boy was admitted to pediatric intensive care units of CIHSR Hospital on August 2 after developing fever, vomiting, low blood pressure, altered consciousness and abnormal stiffening of the limbs. The child later developed rapidly progressing Redis purpose skin lesions and is currently in a critical condition. He is undergoing intensive treatment, including mechanical ventilation and other life support measures. Based on the clinical presentation, doctors are treating the case as septic shock and purpura fulminans, while suspecting invasive meningococcal disease, also known as meningococcemia. Microbiological confirmation is awaited. The health department cautioned that although meningococcal disease is unknown and uncommon, it can spread rapidly among people living in close quarters, particularly in hostels and dormitories. It stressed that early detection, immediate reporting and timely public health intervention are crucial to preventing a possible outbreak. Assam Rifles, in a joint operation with the Forest Department, seized a large consignment of the protected medicinal plant Paris polyphylla, locally known as Anjiri in Mizoram's Landslide district, officials said on Wednesday. The operation was carried out at Mangbutra on August 3, during which security personnel recovered 311 bags of Anjiri weighing 10,574 kg. The seized consignment is estimated to be worth around Rs 1.05 crore. 5 individuals were apprehended in connection with the case, while 5 vehicles allegedly used for transporting the protected forest produce were also seized. The recovered medicinal plant, the arrested individuals and the seized vehicles have been handed over to the Forest Department, Landslide district, of further investigation and legal proceedings. Officials said the successful operation highlights the continued efforts of the Assam Rifles and the Forest Department to crack down on the illegal collection and trafficking of protected forest produce along the Indo-Myanmar border. Paris polyphylla is a protected medicinal plant valued for its use in traditional medicine and has been increasingly targeted by illegal traffickers due to its high commercial value. The Tripura Renewable Energy Development Agency (TREDA) has launched a major initiative to convert around 5,000 electricity-powered drinking water pumps into solar-powered systems, aiming to reduce the state's high electricity expenditure and ensure a more reliable water supply in remote areas. The Drinking Water and Sanitation (DWS) department currently spends nearly Rs 125 crore annually on electricity to operate around 10,000 conventional water pumps across the state. TREDA Director General Debabrata Sukladas said the initiative was launched following a review meeting chaired by the Chief Minister Manik Saha, during which the department's highest electricity expenditure on water supply was discussed. As part of the first phase, TREDA has begun the process of converting 2,300 small-bore water pumps into solar-powered units at an estimated cost of Rs 60 crore. The tender for the project has already been floated and work on the ground is expected to begin shortly. TREDA aims to complete the first phase during the 2026-28 financial period. The Meghalaya Forest Department has intensified its crackdown on wildlife trafficking, seizing 4 elephant tusks and suspected pangolin scales in 2 intelligence-led operations in Ribhoi district and arresting 4 people. The operations were conducted by the Nongpo Wildlife Range under the Khasi Hills Wildlife Division with intelligence support from the Wildlife Crime Control Bureau (WCCB). In the first operation on July 18, forest officials acted on specific intelligence regarding suspected illegal wildlife trade along the Nongpo Umden Road. A wildlife enforcement team conducted a search and interception operation at Umwang Road and stopped 2 suspects who matched the intelligence inputs. A search led to the recovery of 4 elephant tusks suspected to be from the Asiatic elephant Elephas maximus. The 2 accused, identified as Tras Kimde and Wilson Kimde, both residents of Ribhoi district, were apprehended at the scene. The wildlife articles were seized and a case was registered at the Nongpo Wildlife Range under the provisions of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. West Gentia Hills police have arrested 3 persons in connection with the alleged murder of 28-year-old Damehi Mulis, whose body was recovered from Cleariat in East Gentia Hills district on July 31. The case came to light after Jowai police received information that a Maruti Alto K10 bearing registration number ML05AG0285 had been detained by Gumra police in Assam's Kasar district, along with 2 persons found in possession of the vehicle. Acting on the information, a police team from the Framer traffic cell in West Gentia Hills traveled to Gumra, coordinated with the local police, seized the vehicle following legal procedures and brought the suspects to Meghalaya for further investigation. Meanwhile, the family of the deceased informed police that the vehicle belongs to Mulis. Based on the information, Jowai police registered a case of vehicle theft and murder under relevant provisions of the Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita. 2 accused, Dabjim Kem Paslin, 26, of Lakasin village and Samuel Lakai, 25, of Kirpong village were arrested on July 31. Further investigation led to the arrest of 3rd accused, Duniwang Men Sungna, 26, of Kaidong village and on August 4. All 3 accused have been produced before a court, police said, adding that the investigation is continuing to establish the complete sequence of events and gather further evidence. West Gentia Hills Police also acknowledged the assistance provided by Gumra Police in Kasar, stating that a timely detention of the vehicle and the suspects played a significant role in the progress of the investigation. Narcotics worth an estimated Rs 28 crore were seized and 3 suspected drug traffickers arrested during a joint operation by Assam Police and the Assam Rifles in Kasar district, Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said. The joint team recovered 1.1 lakh yaba tablets and 223 grams of heroin during the operation, the Chief Minister said in a social media post on Tuesday night. The drug mafia continues to face the full force of the law in Assam. In a joint operation by Kasar Police and Assam Rifles, a major narcotics consignment of 1.1 lakh yaba tablets and 223 grams of heroin worth Rs 28 crore has been seized, Sharma said. 3 suspected drug traffickers were apprehended during the operation, he added. Reiterating the state government's commitment to tackling the narcotics trade, Salma said Assam's crackdown on drug trafficking would continue with full force. Yaba, commonly referred to as crazy medicine in Thai, is a tablet containing a mixture of methamphetamine, a highly addictive stimulant, and caffeine. Further investigation is underway to determine the source and intended destination of the seized narcotics and identify possible links to wider drug trafficking networks. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402-890-982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel and follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Coming to the end, giving you the headlines once again. Manipur government committed to protecting citizens' privacy in digital transformation, says CM Khemchan Singh. Kuki CSO enforces shutdown in parts of Manipur over alleged economic blockage. India-Myanmar in talks to resolve undemarcated Manipur border strait, says MEA. Manipur flash flood submerges 90,000 tons of paddy fields, damages key bridge in Ukhrul. Manipur CM reviews internal security civic action programs with ITBP Inspector General.